Hi, it's Tina from Ideas and Embellishment, and I wanted to come in today and work on number 10 of Defemirimber, which is Leaves and Envelope, and the critter is an owl. And since I'm not really feeling that well today, I wanted to go by what Barbara did on 49 Dragonflies, and I will link her video below in case you want to watch hers after mine or instead of mine. So what she did was she had two envelopes, and they're the same size, and basically she cut a little sliver off of each side so that they would open like this. And then she glued, I think it would be better for me to do it this way though, because of the glue. She glued these together, and then she's going to cut this off because we don't need that. So I'm going to go ahead and get my trimmer and cut that off. We want to cut it just a little bit inside of that so that it will fold, and we throw this piece away. So now what we'll do is we will glue this to here, and then this will fold up like a pocket, like that. Cute. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue that down. I think I'll use my, this is actually pretty hefty, a pretty hefty card envelope. These are very craft envelopes. So I think they're pretty sturdy. I'm just going to put some glue in there, and I want to make sure that it is art glitter glue. That's the only thing, is it really grabs. So I want to be right at that little crease, and I want my things to be lined up. And then here, like that. Here, like that. Let me get my, very cute. And then this would be lined up as a pocket. So I don't know if I'm out of frame, just gonna put some glue right there. And some glue right here. I really like this idea, so I wanted to do it myself for my own journal. Okay, so then you have like this, and this folds down like that. Isn't that cute? So now we just need to cover the pockets. And I am using, this is the same kit that she has. And I had already downloaded it a long time ago. But like I said, I will link her video below, and I believe that she's got these background papers as 50% off if you want to use the same ones. So very good. I don't know what happened here, but let me get this. Let me get my bone folder. Maybe I just wanna, I don't know. I guess it'll be okay. Probably should have glued it like this, but it doesn't really matter. It's not going to really be seen. So I need to cover this up like this. And since it's going to come like this, I want my images to be right here. So I need to get a ruler to see. Let's see. Right now, I think if I do 5 1/4 by 4 1/4, I think that will be sufficient. And I like these little foxes. She used the foxes too, and I think I'm only going to do the same thing just because I think they're so super cute. So I'm going to get my my cutter, and let's see, this is 5 1/4, so I don't want to cut too much off of there. mine, I haven't I didn't print them out to be a certain size or anything. I just already had them already printed. So this would go here, right here. I think actually, no, I think that'd be pretty close. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Vintage Photo Distress Oxide to ink around the corners. I mean the edges. And I don't really need to worry about the edges of my envelope since it's already brown. I really love these little craft envelopes. I think I get them from Amazon. So, and I think for this, since I don't want it to wrinkle, I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. It doesn't wrinkle. It doesn't warp or wrinkle your, I don't know if I'm seeing in here, but you could also use glue stick, but this also gives you a little tiny bit of wiggle room. So, you know, if you don't have it, it doesn't stick right away like Art Glitter Glue does. You can kind of, you have a little option to move it around. I really love that. You know. Okay, and then the same for this little guy. I'm going to go ahead to do the same thing for him. 5 1/4, I think, here. I'm just 5 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I'm just going to cut them off like this. Ink it up. I think I might cut a little bit more off of this one, just at the bottom, just because. There, I'm just gonna, yeah, I like that a little bit better. And cut that bottom again. So, trying to, and yeah, I'm not really in the mood to use my imagination today, and that's probably why, it's one of the reasons why they do that, you know, to give you ideas and give you inspiration so that you can do things that bring you joy. And these little guys bring me lots of joy. And then I think right here, I like this this moon right here, and I'm gonna put that right there. So I'm going to here, I think right there, and I'm going to use a pencil and just trace that. Try not to, you know, actually, I think I'm just gonna, I think you're just, sorry if I'm out of frame. I'm gonna, let me see. I think that's kind of pretty. And then right here is the, here. I almost wish I didn't have this white right there, but yeah, I think I can get rid of it. Doesn't matter. It's gonna be a little, it's fine. I think it's fine. So I'm gonna cut that off over here and ink that up. These are really beautiful. I I get her planner kits, and this was one of the backgrounds in her planner kit, the last planner kit that she had. And so I just look forward to the new ones every month. I love them. It's just so fun. I take it to work with me. I'll write in it. It's just kind of like my little, I probably work in the planner more than I work in any of my journals, just because it's fun. And it makes me happy. And I wasn't going to do it, but then I look for it, like now, I look for it every week. I mean, every month I look for the new planner to come out. So I'm just kind of addicted. So what I want to do with this guy is I want to put this little guy right there. The little rabbit. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Because I think what I'm going to do is just use the top here. Yeah. I'm just going to use the top because I want to put the, we put the owl on the front here. So I'm going to do that. And I think what I want to do is make it so that it is, because I have two of them, so I want to make it so that when you close it, it looks like it's the same thing. That makes sense, probably. It looks like it's the same piece of paper. Or it looks like the same picture. That makes sense. So, like here would be like this. Like that. And then, so I'm going to do that and we'll cut this out. I'm sorry I keep going off the frame. I'm just like, and then here, of course, this will have to be smaller, and I think I'm going to cut it down on this side. Make it a little more straight, and then cut it down to about like this. Okay. I'll cut it off camera because you guys don't need to see me cut something. And I want to, so this piece will go here. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the other one. I'll save my little bunny rabbit. I'll take the other one and I am going to, here. Know that I need to do this, but here, so I know that I want this, but at the same time, okay, I have to make sure that these things are, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to be smart. I have another envelope. I'm gonna do this with this envelope. Yeah. Always helps if you have another one that you can use as a template. Okay. Why not? Just have another envelope and cut it and then sit it here. Now I'm going to need to cut the sides off. Well, it needs to come in a little bit more because I want it to be, I'm going to be able to see that border, y'all. Okay, that's pretty good. So don't know. Am I gonna want it to go like this? Am I being too anal? Then this would need to come down a little more. You know, whatever. You know, it's like just don't know. I'm probably gonna do too much. So we'll cut that off like that. And then that will be there. And then what I will do is cut it a little off. Close enough. I think it's close enough. And then down here, I can feel that. So I will cut this off right here. I'm going to cut this off here. Get this off here. So I'm going to do that using my trimmer. Let's see the little squirrel. I always make such a mess. Do you guys make a mess? Yeah, when you craft us, we make a mess. Make a huge mess. I always do. It's like I'll clean it up and it'll look really nice, and then I'll like this on. Like, look at this, it's a mess. You know, I love these little digitals. They're so cute. All right, y'all. That's a good idea. Use that one, the piece that you cut off as the template for the piece that you left on. Actually works really well. So now I'm going to take this, and I think I need to cut more off the bottom. Look at that. I'm not perfect, but it's not, I guess it's not supposed to be perfect, is it? But you know me, I'm kind of, I think it'll be fine. I can always trim it up. Yeah, these need to come down some. Da, 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 da. A bit down on the side. It's funny just how. So I'm inking around the edges, my little thing, and then and it probably isn't going to work out the way I thought it was, because that's me, right? And honestly, I think if I was feeling better, I don't know. I think I will probably get to do a lot more videos week after next. I was thinking about doing a live, just, I don't know, never done one. And I used to do lives on TikTok when I was playing the ukulele. Working in this, I don't have time for that, but hopefully when I retire, I'll get back to it, because that brings me joy. It's all about find your joy. Okay, so now, what did I do? Oh, I haven't glued this on. Yeah, that's going to be kind of cool looking. I like it. I do. I like it. Okay, so so that's that. And then I'm going to ink around this. That actually came out really good. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I didn't put a background in here. I need to do something with it. Ooh, you know, that's what I should have done. I need to put some kind of background in there, but I'm not real worried about it. Since it's brown, I may just leave it. You know, I'm not sure. Not really worried about it. I think I am just gonna I think she put a background under there, but I think I'm just going to leave mine. Because it's brown, and then I can tell for sure that that's a pocket, and I kind of like it like that. So I think I'm just going to leave mine. But I really like the way this came out. I'm going to erase that pencil mark that I made. So I do like that a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, so what she did also is she fussy cut this out. I'm going to do that. I'm going to fussy cut my little owl, this little owl. Sometimes I know that when I did Defemember last year, I kind of followed everything that they did, and I kind of tried, instead of doing my own thing, I did a lot of what they did. And sometimes I would choose Louisa's, and sometimes I would choose Barbara's. But I pretty much just followed everything they did. And this year, I do sometimes, and sometimes I don't. I kind of like Louisa's got a little owl. She's got an owl pocket that she's made. I believe it's a freebie. I'm not sure. I thought that was kind of cute. I might download it. I don't know. So this guy is going to go right there. He's so pretty. So the other thing that they did, and I can't remember what I did with mine. Oh, it's on the ground. Get it? I think it fell on the ground. Is because the other, sorry y'all, the other part of the prompt is leaves. What Barbara did is she copied, she had some dried leaves that she copied. I'm gonna put this guy somewhere else. And put in I have recently reorganized my scraps, you guys, and I swear it is so much better. I had them in bins, and now I put them in drawers, and it's so much easier for me. I love it so much. And I ended up putting my punches in the bins. Anyway, that's besides the point. So what she did was she had some dried leaves, and I believe what she has that on her, she copied them because, you know, they're kind of flimsy, and she put them as a freebie. So what I did, instead of getting her freebie, I had some dried leaves of my own. So I went ahead and made a copy of my dried leaves, and I am going to cut them out. Okay, so I have cut them out and inked them up, and I decided just to use these three just because I didn't really like the other one, the way it came out. So what I'm probably going to do is do something like this and have him in there. And I really like this little leaf, a little more colorful right there. And I think like that. Cute. Very cute. Very cute. So I'm going to I'm gonna see this, and what I want to do is just gonna see, it's kind of tricky, but I don't want to glue these, so I'm gonna make sure that I don't put glue down there because I don't want the glue past, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that right now. Oh, we'll take that back. I'm not going to glue this down. I'll take that off for a minute, because one of the things that I wanted to do is grunge this up just a little bit. It's a little too plain, if you know what I mean, for my taste. So I'm going to find my I don't know if I can find a piece of parchment paper. Oh, I have a piece. Here it is. My grungy parchment paper from my... I'm going to go ahead and grunge this up with a little bit of coffee on the edges. Oh, there you go. Just a little bit. some coffee. And the other side, just kind of around the edges, a little bit, just some coffee. And then another thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to get some of this. I really like this Wild Honey Distress Oxide. And one of the things I like to do, because I don't have sprays, is I just take it like this. I put some water on it. And then I can get my brush and I can kind of like go around the edges with the Distress Oxide, kind of like that. Or I can, you know, splatter it, which is another way to do it. Let's splatter it. Just to make some more grunge. And on the other side. Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna do the wrinkling of the paper. So I have that, and I need to find some. I will just use this piece of paper that I use to ink around my guy. I'm just gonna get that off. And then, so I have Wild Honey, and then I want to get some. This is the Distress. I don't have a lot of Distress Oxide, y'all, but I do have some. I want to get Rusty Hinge, and that's a really good orange. Just a little bit, some water. And I do have my water over there. That I can do that. And do the same thing. Some little splatters, y'all. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to dry that, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I have dried this, I realize it needs some gold splatters. Of course, it does. Because what would it be without gold splatters? I don't know. So I'm going to, and my water is like really gross, so I don't even know. Maybe I should just use this. Take my, I love these. These are the little, I've showed these before. These are the little mini tin box, and they have watercolors in them. I have a couple, but I don't know where the other one is. And the funny thing of it is that when I do this, I get it everywhere, like all over the place. Like I don't know why. I end up with gold splatters, even sometimes on the back of my phone. I guess maybe I'm doing it too much, doing it too. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna dry that, and I will be back again. Okay, see? You can see the gold. I don't know if you can, if it shines, don't know, but it's very pretty. It's really shiny. Okay, now I am ready to put my my leaves on. I think this one wanted to go here, so I just think this was down on the bottom, so I'm gonna put some glue on it. And then I think it was right about there, like that. And then this one was right like that, but I can go ahead and glue on this side because that was, because I made that line, I know that this one was on the other side of the leaf, so I can put it like that, which is the way I wanted my leaves. And then this little guy, I wanted him right there in the middle to give it a pop of color. So, like so. And then Mr. Owl, or Miss Owl, will go right here. And I don't want any splatters on her. So So I'm going to do the same thing with this because I want it to be, I don't want to put glue on the bottom. So I'm going to go like that so that I'll know where to put the glue. And then like that. And something like this. I think. Now what I might do, because I want her to stand out a little bit, is get some of my gold here and use a small brush and make some of these things stand out like gold. I think, is it coming out? I don't know, maybe not. Like here. Just like that. Like that. Some gold. So she can be pretty. And maybe some gold around her eyes. And around her beak. There. She's a little bit of gold. Little bit of gold. So now the next thing we want to do is, because that's what Barbara did, is add a sentiment. I am going to look in my, my Tim Holtz stamp envelope for embellishments, and these are them. And this is number Tiny Text CMS 394. And I'm going to choose something here. And, oh, I have my block right here, and I need to clean that off. Oh, for this one, I think, because it looks like it would be a good thing, I'm going to use your wings. I think that would be good on the front here. And I'm using my archival ink. I'm going to make sure that's there. And here, oops, don't want to get that on there. And put this right down here. Use your wings. Oh no, I don't like that. Then it came off on the bottom. I don't like that. Why me? So now I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to do something. When that happens, the only thing to do is get you a little piece of scrap paper, a little piece of tea-dyed paper, and redo it. And try not to get it on the thing this time. I am not doing very well, am I? I will have this work. That'll work. So I'm going to cut that out. Sometimes these little ones are just difficult. Actually, you know what? It got another one on here. Batting 1,000. Batting 1,000. Why is it doing that? Hush, Mia. Perfect. That one marked. Took me a few times, but I got one I liked. So sometimes these little ones are, I just have to be happy with it. So I wasn't happy with it, so I'm gonna fix it. Must be time for lunch. It's okay. I'm gonna use this close. It's time for lunch almost. I'm gonna go ahead and put this over this. because I don't want it to have the black marks. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter, but I like it better like that. Okay, so on the inside, let's see if we can do better with the stamp. Seriously. I'm going to try, how about shine like the stars? How about shine like the stars? Like down here. This one says shine like the stars. Okay, I didn't get any on the thing, so I'm gonna put this one right here. That one came out good, okay. Yay. And then, let me put that back over here. And what about this down here? How about find joy in the ordinary? That's kind of a good one. And I guess I could check to make sure that it didn't come on the edges, and this one didn't, so yay. Put that there. Find joy in the ordinary. It did a little bit, but I can live with that. Okay. So I have this like this, and all my junk is everywhere. And I don't know what I'm going to put in that pocket, but I do know one thing. I do want this to stay closed. So what I'm going to do is go into my stash and get some little pieces of Velcro. And I like these little bitty ones. They come, I get them at Walmart, and they're hard. They can be hard to find, but this is not it. This is the big Velcro. But they're little bitty, and I think it'd be that like that, or I can actually put it on here. And I always like to put a little bit of glue on it to make it. Oh, we need to fix that, y'all. But I think all I'm gonna do is actually, what did we do with the, I just spilled some coffee on it. Just white. And maybe put a little of this on there to make it kind of grungy. Okay, there you go. We'll do that, and then I'll try it. Oh, love it. Love it. And of course, drips of coffee. I don't really want it on the, he's gonna get murdered. Where's my paper towel? I don't want it to be all over these guys. It'll be all right. It's gonna be okay. All right. All right, so I'm gonna take this and put a little bit of drop of glue on it. Just a little bit like that. And then I'm gonna put it down where I want it. About, that works. And then I'm gonna take the other one for the other side. I'm gonna put it right there, and then I'm gonna put a little drop of glue there, and then I'm gonna close it and just leave it closed. And it will dry. And once it dries, you'll be able to open it. But if you open it before it dries, it will just, you know, come right off. So I'm not going to do that. So put all this stuff up. Now I need to figure out where in my journal this guy's going to go. This is so pretty. I really love this. It's so pretty. And I have all of these different ones. This is the one I made the other day. I love it. Yeah, this could almost hang over here, but I want it to be on a, maybe this bubble page right here. It has a nice background, but I kind of want it to have a background that is, you know, this could be, oh, I think I like it right here with the pink and the splatters. So I'm going to put him there. I like it like here. Just why not? Because why not? So I'm going to go ahead and use my Fabri-Tac. I'm going to glue this down. Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to do what she did. I'm going to, let me just wipe the top off. I might have to let that dry. To make it a pocket. I may not use it as a pocket, but if I have it as a pocket, I will have that option to be able to use it as a pocket if I want to. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Put it right to the edge of that. Like that. There. So, does that, glue is leaking out a little bit over here. It's okay. I like it a lot, and I think this should be dry now. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Anyway, there she is, my little owl envelope. And like I said, I will link Barbara's video down below. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.